Imagine a 22-year-old, 6'8" guard with elite passing vision, a rapidly improving jumper, and the size to bully smaller backcourts. Now imagine that player landing in Sacramento, ready to help the Kings chase the next step in their playoff push. That's the vision some NBA insiders believe could become reality if Josh Giddey makes his way to Northern California. Today, we're breaking down a fascinating trade idea that could send Josh Giddey, the Australian playmaker currently with the Chicago Bulls, to the Sacramento Kings. We'll dive into the proposed deal, why the Kings might pull the trigger, what this means for Giddey's career, and whether this move could shift the balance of power in the West. And if you love NBA deep dives like this, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and drop your thoughts in the comments. The Sacramento Kings have been making noise in the rumor mill lately. Much of the attention has been on Jonathan Kuminga's restricted free agency standoff with the Golden State Warriors. Sacramento has reportedly made at least 2 sign-and-trade offers for Kuminga, but so far, nothing has materialized. Kuminga is intriguing, young, athletic, and full of potential. But there's another name on the market who checks some boxes Sacramento desperately needs. That's Josh Giddey. Drafted 6th overall in 2021 by the Oklahoma City Thunder, Giddey came into the league as a highly touted prospect from Australia. His calling card was always his vision, the ability to see plays before they develop and deliver pinpoint passes. But at 6'8" and over 200 pounds, Giddey also had something rare for a lead guard: size. In today's positionless NBA, that's gold. Like most young prospects, Giddey had areas to improve. His shot needed work, his defense needed tightening, and his overall offensive game had to expand. Quietly, he's done just that. Season after season, his shooting percentages have climbed, and his defense is no longer the glaring weakness it once was. Recently, Kings insider Alan Stiles hinted that Sacramento might be one of the teams interested in Giddey amid trade speculation. While there's no official confirmation from either side, the chatter is real. The Kings are looking for a playmaker who can fit alongside De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. Someone who can facilitate, space the floor, and create without dominating the ball. Here's the framework that's been floated. Chicago Bulls receive Malik Monk, a lottery-protected 2030 first-round pick. Sacramento Kings receive Josh Giddey. For Sacramento, this is a gamble. For Chicago, it's an opportunity to get value for a player they might otherwise lose for nothing. The Bulls aren't in a win-now mode. With no real expectation of competing, they're in asset-gathering mode. Malik Monk brings scoring punch and energy, and a future first-round pick adds another chip to their rebuilding table. Giddey was strong for the Bulls toward the end of last season, but there's no indication Chicago is willing to meet his contract demands. If the Kings are willing to offer the same $23 million annual value they reportedly put on the table for Kuminga, the sign-and-trade makes sense for all parties. Front office insiders are split on Giddey's market value, but a surprising majority in a recent poll said they'd go 4 years or longer on his deal. One executive summed it up: if you're offering a 4-year contract, you have to be correct. But Giddey, you could offer a 4-year deal. The thinking is simple. Giddey has shown more than Kuminga so far. He's a better shooter, passer, and rebounder, and he's ahead in advanced metrics like VORP, BPM, and win shares. One of the more intriguing wrinkles in Giddey's numbers is how they changed depending on whether Zach LaVine was on the floor. With LaVine, Giddey's three-point percentage dipped to 33%. Without him, it's skyrocketed to 46% over 23 games. That's a massive swing. Some of that might come down to fit. Sharing the court with LaVine and Kobe White in Chicago's most-used lineup limited Giddey's role. But interestingly, Giddey and LaVine were statistically the best two-man pairing among Chicago's 6 most-used combos. That suggests there's more nuance than just bad fit. For the Kings, adding Giddey could be about finding an identity. They've been a solid playoff team, but not quite a contender. Giddey's versatility could unlock new offensive wrinkles. Imagine him pushing the pace with Fox, finding Sabonis on high-low passes, or hitting Keegan Murray in the corner for threes. Still, there are challenges. The Kings already have Dennis Schroeder on the books for over $14 million a year. Adding Giddey at a higher price pushes them dangerously close to the luxury tax. And while Monk is an important bench scorer, Sacramento would be swapping his microwave offense for Giddey's all-around skill set. No deal is perfect. Sacramento's roster construction isn't flawless, and their cap sheet is tight. But if you believe Giddey is only scratching the surface of his potential, this is the kind of swing that could pay off big. If he develops into a consistent shooter and continues improving defensively, he could be a matchup nightmare in the playoffs. Too big for guards, too quick for wings. That's the kind of player who can shift a series. So is Josh Giddey the missing piece for the Sacramento Kings? Maybe not the final piece, but he could be a foundational one. He's young, skilled, and has already shown he can adapt and improve. In the right system, with the right spacing and weapons, Giddey could thrive. And for a Kings team hungry to take the next step, that might be worth the gamble. What do you think? Should Sacramento make a push for Josh Giddey, or should they keep their focus on Jonathan Kuminga? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more NBA trade breakdowns, and share this with your fellow basketball fans.